Good evening. Just dropping out. It is Thursday, December 8th, and you know what that means? Another episode of the Mad Chatter. It is me, myself, Jellyfingers Comics, my buddy, J1A Bob.
Hello.
How you doing?
Doing good. I'm doing good. I'm trying to find some damn video clip, and I can't find the specific one I'm looking for. But I found a good one.
I told you.
I know.
There's a cover up. So we also had a stray cat wander in.
What?
What's up, buddy?
I wasn't really actually planning on being here, but
I know
I just popped in to say hi. But fuck it, I'll hang out.
Oh, South Florida slabs, from Florida boys.
That's my partner.
Oh my
Partner. So basically, our big to-do to this episode is going to be talking about the shakeup at Disney. Bob Chapek, he gone. They brought back. What is it? It's not Igor. I want to call him Igor.
Igor.
It's Iger.
Iger or whatever it is.
Igor.
So he's back. He was successfully at the helm when Marvel was doing well.
Yes.
Before it took a terrible turn. So going back on doing a little research on this, Bob Chapek this year in July agreed to a contract extension, which they were calling long-term, for an additional 3 years because his contract was going to be up in February of 2023. So he signed a contract to go 3 years longer. And I'll just read the quote from the board of directors at Disney at the time. And it says, Disney was dealt a tough hand by the pandemic, yet with Bob at the helm, our businesses from parks to streaming not only have weathered the storm, but emerged in a position of strength. In this important time of growth and transformation, the board is committed to keeping Disney on the successful path it is on today. And Bob's leadership is the key to achieving that goal. Bob is the right leader at the right time for Walt Disney Company, and the board has full confidence in him and his leadership team. So that was 5 months ago. What has happened since then? Any guesses?
A lot of semen.
Not Bob Iger, but the other Bob.
Bob Chapek.
Bob Chapek.
So
I can tell you the same thing that me and we've been talking about pretty much every freaking week here.
Yeah, it comes in no matter what.
That whether the majority of the United States is not woke. And they're pandering to a small percentage of the people in the country and trying to force it down everybody else's throats. And people are stopping and not watching their shit anymore. I mean, people are literally getting up and walking out of theaters.
Well, I mean, they most recently spoke with their wallets by not seeing that Strange World.
Strange World lost over $100 million.
Yeah. I think it cost them 180 to make, and they may have got 80 back in the theaters.
And that's worldwide.
Right.
That's the most pathetic numbers ever.
For a Disney movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Disney would be able to shit on a plate and sell it for more than $80 million.
Oh, that's not a joke. Some of Disney's crappiest stuff does better than that.
Yeah. So they have spoke. So were you able to find that video, Jay?
Which one?
The one with Eggers talking to his team.
So I did not find. I found like reviews of it, right?
Okay.
But what I did not find was him doing his actual, the full thing. It looks like it's been taken down because it wasn't supposed to be recorded and broadcasted. You know, that was his personal town hall meeting with the crew. So if you can find it,
Yeah, it was not going to be up very long.
There's a ton of reactionary videos out there, but I couldn't find the actual just whatchamacallit. What I did find was a very nice video. It's 3 minutes long, and it's about what does it mean for Marvel Studios' return of Bob Iger to the Disney MCU Marvel universe. I'm kind of interested in this one. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, if it's
3 minutes. I'm for it.
I can do anything for 3 minutes.
Let's do that. Exactly, right?
Oh, I forgot. The whole time we were going to talk about this guy, was switching him out. I forgot to play that.
Let the joyous news be spread. The wicked old witch at last is
Forgot.
That was the main. That was like the main one where we were going to be like,
I know.
Got you, bitch.
What's the interview that you're looking for, or the?
It's the Bob Iger town hall meeting.
So it's like him. I assume he's on a stage talking to the Disney employees.
Yes.
Yeah. And he really just lays it out there about what's going to happen.
He actually said the phrase, "If you go woke, you go broke." He actually says the phrase. But while you guys are looking for that, I'm going to play this one here real quick because this one seemed like it was going to be really good.
I think I found it.
Well, we got some pretty amazing news for Marvel Studios. If you didn't know, Bob Chapek, the head of Disney Studios, is out. And the return of the man that helped build Marvel Studios, Bob Iger, is back in the leadership seat. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about what's going on, why Bob is back, and why this is likely very good for Marvel Studios. Well, I have to say, many people were pretty shocked over the weekend when we got this news. Disney actually announced late on Sunday that effective immediately, Chief Executive Officer Bob Chapek was out, and his predecessor, Bob Iger, was the new CEO, effective immediately. Now, if you remember correctly, Chapek was handpicked by the role for Iger, but over the last couple of months, things have not been going too well for Disney. There have been some serious growing pains, and Chapek's handling of these problems, and especially his recent earnings call, have put him in the hot seat, and it appears the board at Disney had him removed. Chapek has been, well, a bit of a firebrand and had some serious disputes with multiple levels of talent, including those associated with Marvel Studios. If you remember correctly, he was super hostile about how they handled that Black Widow situation, and the fallout from that sent shockwaves through most of Marvel Studios, and more importantly, the talent the studio needs to make the features we all like. Marvel features have still done really well at the box office for the most part. Once we've cleared the pandemic era, we've had some pretty successful films, with Thor: Love and Thunder doing over $700 million, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness coming really close to that $1 billion mark, and Black Panther absolutely tearing up the box office, and it's already crossed the $500 million mark, with it tracking slightly behind Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, giving it a pretty good chance at that $1 billion mark too. I don't think we can look to Chapek for these successes. This is Kevin Feige, but it does show Marvel is still strong despite some of the interference from the executive level. Now, I think the big deal for Iger returning is, quite honestly, he is very well known as a talent-friendly boss, and I think his first mission will be smoothing over with Hollywood stars and resetting all the relationships with the various internal studios at Disney, with the most estranged one probably being Pixar. Now, it's distinctly possible, given the earnings report last week from Disney, you could see some initial cost-cutting measures from the new boss. But he's definitely not going to take a David Zaslav style and start slashing and burning various assets to clear up the books. As a Marvel fan, this is really good news. The rise of Marvel Studios was directly under Bob Iger, and Kevin Feige has a long-standing relationship with him. We have heard several rumors about behind-the-scenes drama involving Feige having to carry the weight of the studio and the stress associated with that. And I do believe that good relationship with Iger is probably key in keeping him happy in his position. Iger had pretty masterful leadership of Disney over the time that he was there, and now that he's back, at least for 2 years, it really will be great to see some of the PR disasters we've seen rolled out start to get clipped off and a return to those times where Disney's leadership was fostering the relationships with both studios and talent that brought us some of the best movies we've ever seen. Now, we're going to cover this pretty closely because I think Iger's going to take some decisive action really, really soon. I have no doubt Marvel Studios has a very, very bright future, and I think Iger returning will only make that light burn a little brighter. Obviously, we're covering everything Marvel Studios and Disney moving forward, so make sure you smash that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. But until we know more, what do you guys think? How do you feel about Bob Iger returning to the King's chair at the House of Mouse? And do you believe this is a positive thing for Marvel Studios? Tell me what you think in the comments below.
So I found the audio for
Well, hold on
town.
real quick.
Yeah.
I don't want to plagiarize somebody's shit and then not give them credit. So I actually borrowed that from a guy called Comic Book Nostalgia on YouTube. He's got like 33,000 followers. He's a lot larger. But
All right, well, we'll tag him in the video. Make sure we give him credit. Yeah, I found the audio. It's 41 minutes long.
yeah, it's not a short thing.
But the only clips I can find of the actual thing is from Fox Business.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can. I'll just watch it. Gives a shit. Share it.
I'd forgot all about the bullshit they pulled with
The virtual question. Many cast members had wished that Disney stayed out of politics. Will Disney stay out of making political statements?
I think there's a misperception here about what politics is. And I think that some of the subjects that have proven to be controversial as it relates to Disney have been branded political. I don't necessarily believe in politics. I don't think when you are telling stories and attempting to be a good citizen of the world, that's not politics.
Do I like the company being embroiled in controversy? Of course not. It can be distracting. It can have a negative impact on the company. And to the extent that I can work to kind of quiet things down, I'm going to do that. But I think it's important to put in perspective what some of these subjects are and not just simply brand them political.
So, 100% agree with that statement that these things are not political, but they are.
yeah.
So they shouldn't be political, but that's the basis of politics right now is
I think they mean it to be political.
oh, absolutely.
They just say it's not.
Right. Well, I mean,
it's just the way the world is.
Well, I mean, the fastest way to muddy waters about an issue is to start calling names or make it about something else. So, I mean, a lot of these issues have become political just because of the nature of the people that are talking about them. Where it's easier to call names and things like that than actually talk about what the issue at hand is.
I mean, look what they did with Carano. And that was going on. That was an ongoing thing.
What did she say exactly? I can't even remember now.
Well, so she's a major conservative. So
Yeah, well, I know that.
she was hurt a lot by all the bullshit that happened, and she's on Twitter just like everybody else was at that time in the political and entertainment industry. news, whatever. So she was fucking around with them back. You know, people are saying, "What are your pronouns?" And so she made bee boo bop. And
I'm
then
so
and
offended.
then she put up some post. She put up some post that about this is kind of like Nazi Germany kind of thing.
Oh, that's right.
And then they axed her. And they were just looking for an excuse because they didn't want to work with her anymore. She
Yeah.
didn't fit their demographics, and she wouldn't play ball. She was fucking hardcore.
A real life Xena the Warrior Princess doesn't fit your narrative.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Smokes.
for real.
But you know.
So I mean, that's just kind of what the social media does is they amplify the
Well, unfortunately, the quote unquote mainstream media is an echo chamber for social media.
sure.
So that's where all this gets really kind of gross. It's, you know, a handful of people kind of running the narrative.
Yeah.
Hey, Christina, how you doing?
Hey, Christina.
So we're all dancing around Bob Chapek's dead body right now.
Very much.
So are you wearing a MAGA hat there? Oh, okay.
Cruiser 2, Sarah. Cruiser 2. If I had one, I'd be wearing it right now.
I can.
Put yours on, Cat.
Okay.
Knock the dust off.
Mine is not the typical MAGA hat. Mine
Reelect that motherfucker.
signed by Ted Nugent.
Oh, that's the Nuge. Cat scratch fever. Oh, that's great. What you looking for, dude?
I'm gonna here. Is this it? No. I'm gonna find it.
You know what?
Here it is. Hold on. Yeah, this is a good one. Here we go.
Legendary director Tim Burton absolutely obliterates woke Disney in the most epic thing that I've seen in quite some time on the internet. So let's get into all this because Tim Burton does not hold back any punches when it comes to shredding apart Disney and how ridiculous Disney has gotten at this point. Director Tim Burton said he is finished making movies for the Walt Disney Company, describing working for the studio like being trapped in a horrible big circus, which, yeah, come on. Disney isn't just the clowns. They are the whole circus, and there is no doubt about that whatsoever with all of the ridiculousness that they are continuing to engage in. My history is that I started out there, Burton said, according to a Deadline report. I was hired and fired several times throughout my career there. The thing about Dumbo is, which was the last movie that he worked on for Disney, that's why I think my days with Disney are done. I realized that I was Dumbo, that I was working in this horrible big circus, which nothing makes me happier than seeing the Tim Burton call Disney a horrible big circus. I love it. And I needed to escape. That movie is quite autobiographical at a certain level. Over the years, Burton has made a number of movies with Disney, including the 2010 box office smash Alice in Wonderland, but he said Disney has changed tremendously in recent years. It's gotten to be very homogenized, very consolidated. There's less room for different types of things, he reportedly said, adding he would never do a Marvel superhero movie. I can only deal with one universe. I can't deal with a multi-universe, which is very true. I mean, Disney has definitely gotten to this point where it's so manufactured, like everything is like it's Disneyfied. Like there's a reason why we use that term. It's Disneyfied is because everything that comes from Disney all feels like it's all the same crap. Like there's nothing that's original. There's nothing unique about what Disney is producing anymore, which is why I think Disney is continuing to suffer along the lines also with a lot of the woke bullshit that they continue to engage in as well. The Walt Disney Company has come under fire in recent months for embracing radical alphabet and gender politics. The company picked a political fight with Florida by opposing the state's anti-grooming law, the Parental Rights in Education law, which forbids the teaching of, so we get all of that. We all know what's happening. Disney is continuing to fall apart. That is what it boils down to at the end of the day. And Tim Burton is done. He is done working for Disney. He completely throws Disney under the bus, which is, of course, something that we're going to continue to see happening as Disney continues to fail, as Disney continues to fall apart, as they continue to isolate themselves from the real people out there, the normal people like you and me, people who can see the nonsense that Disney is engaging in. And we are saying, no, we are having enough of it. We are rejecting what Disney is continuing to give us, this crap that they are continuing to try to feed to us and our families. With that being said, hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you think about what Tim Burton says here in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.
I mean, Tim Burton kind of sold out a long time ago, so.
I won't disagree, but he ain't. I wouldn't call him woke, though.
No, I wouldn't call him woke either, but.
Well, there's tons of videos like that one right there out there from tons of actors and actresses. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know a lot of people were getting. Yeah, you know what?
William was talking about canceling his Disney subscription. He was going to do it. You know what I did? I've been so freaking wanting to cancel my subscription, but we watch all these shows that come out and stuff, and it sucks. I just did the alternative. I rip them off.
I legally obtain them. I do not have the Disney subscription. So if the feds are listening,
I use my kid's account.
Yeah.
It's that their mother pays for.
They've kind of, like Black Adam, I have no interest in going to see at the theaters.
I was interested.
I've already watched it from home.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I was gonna watch a cam, but it didn't look that great, so I was like, eh.
No, the thing that I have, these are not cams.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You may want to talk to me.
Yeah. Check the private chat.
Yeah, I get them all too, but I like going to the movie theater. I like the movie theater experience for movies, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Which I'm happy to say that, it took a little bit, but fucking Black Adam's out of the red. It's profitable now.
Yeah. So how was it, Kat?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. I've watched it a couple times already. It's cool. I mean, Hawkman is fucking badass, boy. I mean, I don't know if he's overpowered in this because he's holding his own against Black Adam.
Well, Hawkman was,
which shouldn't be
wasn't really a pussy. I mean, he was like, I don't know even compare him to, right? He flew about a little bit faster than like birds and shit, right? But he was strong as an ox and swung the magic freaking scimitar or mace, right?
Hawkman was always kind of DC's Thor to me.
Yeah, there you go. Good way to put it.
So, who played him?
Or Thor is Marvel's Hawkman, or DC's Hawkman.
Yeah,
Marvel's Hawkman.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't think Marvel has any like real original characters.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
They're all DC characters rebranded.
I mean, the only one that's somewhat is honest, like Iron Man, but I mean, he's Batman with a better suit.
Yeah, Venom.
Yeah, symbiotes are.
That's null.
Spider-Man was original.
Yeah, Spider-Man was original.
But yeah, no, that's funny. We got to go back into that one day and
I
show
mean,
all.
Man Thing and Swamp Thing.
Sort of close.
Yeah. Captain
Thanos
Marvel
and
and Captain Marvel.
Thanos and Darkseid.
Yes. I have a box to open too.
Go ahead, open it.
This box,
I just forgot I brought it down here.
well, mine is from my good friend and man in the chat, and he's always here supporting, William Albright.
Oh, Big Willie style.
This is.
What'd you get? What'd you get? What'd you get?
I don't know yet. It's a Christmas present.
Oh,
Really?
We exchange
William, can
presents.
you open it?
I'm getting ready to. We exchange presents every year. So,
You exchange spit?
yeah.
We exchange hepatitis.
All right. Okay. I mean, he doesn't have much bubble wrap in here. I'm not really, feeling that it's all that safe. I don't know. Close.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Oh, I like that shirt.
I have this, but this one's
I've-
way nicer than mine.
I've actually almost bought that shirt several times.
I have a superhero periodic table. That was better. Damn. Yep, I like that. That's badass. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ooh,
That's cool.
That's a cool shirt.
We Are Venom. Dude, that's pretty badass. Hell yeah. We got a nice little throw blanket here.
You keep your tootsies warm?
Fuck yeah, dude. I'll use it too. And oh shit,
Oh,
2 slabs. Here's the first one.
nice.
Nice.
Oh, I love that one, dude. That's badass.
The old platinum.
That shattered fucking Todd McFarlane homage. I love that, dude. That's badass. And Master of Kung Fu, number 98. The first appearance of Shadow Slasher.
Nice.
Hell yeah, man.
That's cool. What? It's a nine. Is it a 9.8?
No, it's
Oh,
an
8.5. Nice.
The Shattered was a 9.8. This one's 8.5. That's still badass, dude.
Well, it's better grade than what I got here. So this came in a 7.5 newsstand.
You paid so little bit of money for that, it's not even funny.
So now is the time to lowball people.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, people are getting rid of stuff they normally wouldn't, and I will just say the amount of money this guy took for this, and I had him take extra pictures, and pretty sure I can clean and press this and get another bump in grade. Executed. What's happening?
Oh, it's Cat. What's going on with Cat's mic?
Ooh.
Are you okay?
Is it what happened?
I don't
You
know.
hear all that static?
Yeah, sometimes I got to change all the cables in my shit.
No,
Oh, I was like, is this it for me? Is it coming through my headphones?
no, it was on here too. William, thank you very much, brother. That's badass.
I just got to not hit the cables if they're working. If it's working.
I'll wear those shirts on the regular, and those slabs are cool as shit. And I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
that's-
lie, the kids will
that's
probably steal the blanket, but
What's on the blanket?
it's a Spider-Man blanket.
Oh, okay. I couldn't see what it was. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
My kids love throw blankets, so they'll probably end up stealing them. But
You could re-gift it.
Do what?
You could re-gift it.
I don't re-gift. When people give me gifts, I keep them and I use them.
Jelly did one of the smartest things ever. He AOK'd me a book and had Gorkum write to Cat on it. So
That's right. That's how you do it. That's how you keep it.
Yep, exactly.
Dude, I freaking wouldn't sell it anyways, dude. Like yours, the one that you gave me, day one, that's sitting in the no buy zone at the shop.
Yeah. Do you know? So speaking of that, Cat, you got one of Gorkum Demir's 1 of 5 of his sketchbooks, right?
Yes.
That's what it was, right?
The metal cover.
Yeah, right? Hey, Jelly,
Yeah.
what did I get you?
Number 5 out of 5.
But Jelly got the Canto number 1 third print, the green, the ones that I sent you, Cat.
Yeah.
He did the same thing with that cover as well. But like those were completely sold out, gone when he got to you. I took the last one. I bought it for Jelly. I had to get one for you too. You guys are my Gorkum buddies. That's what I call it.
Go here, Gorkum fanboys.
Speaking of Gorkum friends, Gorkum buddies, look what I got here.
Oh God, I love that cover.
How's that little remarky there?
Oh, did you get the package I sent?
No,
not yet. Shit, let me look up and see.
But I do like this. I like the back. The back is just clean. But we got 2 more of these on the way, Jelly. This one's from Cat's signing.
Oh, okay.
We still have ours coming from AMKM signing.
How long ago was that?
It's okay.
A couple of years ago. Oh, shit.
Yeah, this twig. So I'm going to sell this one. Yes, you do have a sweet fucking Hulk signed by Lou Ferrigno.
What?
That was William Albright's Christmas present for me last year.
Oh, that's awesome. Lou. Let's see. Where's my shipping history? There it is.
But this one, I'm going to sell this one because the other one I got, the very first one the second one he remarked, the fucker. And the fucker is Lucian Serwin. If you're not watching yet, you're fucker Lucian Serwin. Because he cut in line in front of me to get his twig cover done first. And he actually has the comment in the remark that says, first twig signed and remarked on the fucking book. But mine has a badass remark. I'll show it. It's Gorkum's got it in his Instagram.
Huh. So that was supposed to arrive today by 9.
The one you sent?
Yeah, but it looks like it got stuck in Kansas City.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
Yeah, it seems like Kansas City and Memphis are black holes for packages.
My biggest problem one is, let me say it so I can get it out, is New Jersey. If it hits the New Jersey network, it's like guaranteed I'm fucked for a while.
So did you have something to do with the closet, J1?
I had
the Tinian book.
Yeah, I did some stuff with it, but I didn't do my own exclusive, but I did help a little bit. Why is
I got
that?
first mark on that.
Yeah.
Oh man. We didn't really have a whole lot of other booted up except for talking about Disney.
Wait, hold on. There you go. So that is the medal that I got Jelly.
Mine was the 5 out of 5.
And then that's the one I got Cat.
Yep. Yes, sir.
And that was the other one.
Oh,
15 of them total, all numbered 1 through 5.
I wanna crack that bitch open. I gotta talk to what's his name? Dan from One Stop Comic Shop. See if he'll let me crack it open and resubmit it. Because it just needs to be wiped down, dude. It's got fingerprints all over it.
Oh hell yeah.
Resubmit for why?
Because it got a 9.4.
Oh. Man, that place is nuts.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care. It's not like it's gonna sell or anything, but
Yeah. I mean, if you got a book on yourself, you want it to be a 9.8.
dude. I mean, Dan is cool as shit. He filled my wall with fucking slabs.
So he used to years ago sell mystery boxes just full to the brim of like books that he had signed, and you would get,
there they are.
I mean, you would get 15 books for like $30 and they were all signed. It was awesome. I'm waiting for him to do that again sometime.
So this one here,
I got him signing a JTC Star Wars. He's getting one of those signed for me and graded.
Oh, nice.
The Luke Skywalker.
The one that the pre-sale one.
The orange one.
Oh, okay.
You know, the orange negative space.
Well, he just did another action figure in negative space one that I just got a week ago.
so this venomized twig is mine. This one's Cat. This one is yours, Jelly.
Yeah, I told him that. Yeah, I said do a venomized twig.
And then this one is Lucian Serwin's. And it says first fucking remark. I was like, you bastard. Speaking of Lucian,
Oh, there's the man himself.
Mr. B. Finnegan. That's mine. It got stolen.
Yeah, I don't know where mine went.
There's
Oh.
there's me.
Look,
There's
there's
me and
us
Kelly.
putting the workout on Mike's back axle.
Yeah, yeah. That's not a joke. It was a good time though.
When was that?
Man, Gorkum loves him some basketball.
Dude, every European loves basketball. Helvetica. Oh, that was good. That was a lot of fun.
That was a blast. Next time we're going to Cat 60s.
Yep, now we gotta do a Cat 60s.
I'm boring.
No, you won't be when we're done.
No, I'm boring.
We won't have a lot to do because I'm sure your shop's already probably set up.
Appropriately.
There's not.
Took a lot of rearranging.
We rearranged a bunch of stuff.
A lot of stuff. Fixed wall books. A lot of different things.
So I went for more of a clean look. No like hangers and shit. No.
What'd you put your wall books up with? I was going to ask you about that.
Okay, so that we're working on right now. So what we're thinking about doing is just getting command strips and top loaders, and putting the books in top loaders and putting them on command strips, so that they're just on the wall.
Oh, for your raw books.
For the raw books.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for like slabs and stuff, dude, they're all stuck on the wall with command strips. It's fucking beautiful, man.
Interesting.
It looks really nice.
Isn't buying that many command strips expensive or no? Seems
It's
like it would be.
I paid $75 for the command strips, and we've got, I don't know.
I can tell you right now, he paid less than I did already.
60 books.
Yeah, he paid less than I did for all these holders.
Yeah, well, that's true.
These things, they're 5-packs for, how much are they? 5 for 15?
Well, that's not bad.
No.
5
right?
holders for $15?
Yeah, but for five books,
I mean, that
okay,
doesn't
so-
make sense for a shop, but
so how much did all that cost you? 1, 2, 3.
I bought 3 sets. 4 sets. No, I bought 4 sets.
2, 3,
okay, so
5, 10, 15, so 30,
$60?
$60.
Well, almost $70 because you got more than 15 books there.
Yeah.
30, 45, 50. Yeah, $55. I hung 4 times that many books
Yeah.
for
For
$75.
for right around the same price. That's why I'm like, damn, that's cheaper.
Yeah, but he never
75.
has to buy the things again.
What, the command strips?
Yeah.
So they peel off and you can reuse them.
Oh, you can?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
so
I didn't
you
know
don't,
that.
So like when they're on the wall,
Yeah.
you don't stretch it to pull it off. You could just roll it off, and you can reuse it again.
Oh,
Doesn't take the paint.
I was going to buy those things when I was getting my comic room set up, but shit, maybe I'll just do command strips.
Yeah, dude, it looks so sweet too. You don't see the things holding them. And
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, well, that's why I was looking at the pictures of your shop, and I was like, how the fuck are those on the wall? Yeah, command strips.
And you don't have to put holes in the wall. More importantly.
Yeah.
Right.
Our shop is like super clean, man. We got like a really beautiful wood, like it looks like a wood tile, gray
Flooring?
walls, white trim.
Is that all your back issues in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like when people do it that way. It's good for picking.
Yeah, so you can walk all the way around the tables.
Yep.
So what we're gonna do when we have the money is we found these cabinets that have like a long box. You could pull like a long box drawer out.
Mm-hmm.
So once we have the money, we're gonna have that built in the same footprint that's already there.
Your bill.
So they're like super deep, like file cabinets, kind of.
Yeah. And,
Okay.
When you pull it out, there'll be 3 long boxes.
Oh, damn, nice.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
And then the top will be just like regular bins.
Right.
So we'll put dollar books all throughout the fucking top, and bigger or
Vice
just
versa.
alphabetize the whole shit and just mix it all together. That's the way we have it right now.
Wait, all mixed together?
Yeah, it's alphabetized, all mixed
Oh,
together.
yeah.
We didn't separate $5 books, $10 books, $1 books.
Did you price tag everything?
Not yet.
Or did you put like little dots on them?
No, we have a price gun, but I mean, we just haven't had the time. We just say, you know, if you most everything up here is, you know, going to be $2. If you want something, just ask us and we'll tell you how much it is. You know, most of the bigger books are tagged.
Right.
You know, we got up to $30 books in the bins.
On the floor?
Yeah. Bug it.
Playing with fire. Gonna have some kid in there, snot-nosed, snotting all over your $30 books.
They're bagged and boarded, man. Snotting all over your books.
Well, anybody got anything else they want to bring up? William? You got anything, brother? William's always good for some good talking points. The color code dot system. That's nice.
I never remember what the fuck each color is at my shop, though.
Yeah, that's what you're not supposed to know.
Yeah, so you go, hey, what color, what price is the yellow dot?
Which one's the yellow dot? And you swap it out for a pink dot.
$20. Everybody else, it's a $2 book, but for you,
we could make it early night tonight, though.
I'm not against it.
Yeah.
Oh, so
wait,
for
is
everybody
playing tonight?
Yeah.
Who's playing?
I don't know. I didn't even put the game on today. I walked.
I know
right
you flew right in here. Raiders, Rams.
Yeah. So my car. Let me share that. Right.
Oh, Jay, I just saw we're playing each other this week.
Did you do what I said and got the electric Hummer?
I'm not getting the electric car yet. I haven't bought the car yet. I'm close.
Come on, get the electric Hummer, dude. It takes 72 hours to charge it, so you can miss like 3 days of work every week.
It takes 3 days to charge.
Dude, there's a video of a guy.
Such a good idea.
He did the portable charger, and he goes, on this it takes over 72 hours to charge. Then he took the supercharger thing,
yeah,
and he put it on there. It was like almost 40 hours or something. Nice.
So you would think, right? This is about a $20,000 car, right? As you can see, there's hood damage, bumper, grill, probably radiator, right?
It's all about if your frame got pushed in or not.
The frame did not get damaged.
Oh, okay.
But it has been totaled because Volkswagen charges so much money for all the little bits and pieces that the total damage was over $15,000.
Jesus.
So it crossed the threshold. So this car that's actually drivable right now.
Dude, I mean, that's a mechanic special now.
Like, somebody's going to buy this probably for $500 to $1,000.
Absolutely.
And going to have, like, an amazing 40-some-odd miles per gallon Volkswagen Jetta turbo.
That's what I'm saying. That's a mechanic special, man. Somebody that does body work.
Yeah.
Go to the scrapyard and pull out a grill.
Yeah. Find a hood, find a grill, find all
right.
No problem.
Copart is buying it off of my insurance company. Whatever the company that is Copart, right? That's all I know. But
there you go.
You would think that that's not that much damage, right? For a car that's 3 years old.
I mean, just looking at it, I would say it's a couple $1,000s.
But yeah.
So, 15? Good Lord.
You see this right here?
Oh, Will buys from what is Copart?
I don't know.
What are they?
I think they're kind of like pull apart.
Auto auctions.
I think they're kind of like pull apart.
Online vehicle auctions. Yeah, exactly. They're going to make a shit ton of money off that car.
I mean, 100%, dude. Other than that, the car was in, like, perfect condition. Now,
Yeah.
my insurance companies, they're taking care of me because I pay for something called one model year newer.
Oh yeah.
So they take my car, they give me whatever it would cost to find one similar to it in the area, right? And then they give me 20% more. And do you know what's funny?
Next month, your insurance is going to cost 10 times as much.
No, because I have accident forgiveness as well.
Nice.
I'm actually getting more than I paid for this thing.
I believe that if they got that 1 year newer thing.
Because of the 1 year newer thing and the Volkswagen Jetta doesn't depreciate like most cars, I'm getting more than I paid for it. Brand new right out of the showroom.
You remember when Volkswagen lied about the mileage on all their diesel engines?
Yep.
That was funny.
Do you remember when Volkswagen was started by the Nazis?
Yeah. Yeah. Volkswagen.
Hi, Volkswagen.
Yeah, Alyssa Milano just got her ass handed to her about saying she wasn't going to buy a Tesla because of Elon Musk. She's like, I'm going to buy a Volkswagen electric vehicle. It's like, you dumbass, it's the Nazis started that. Like,
he was no longer going to participate in Twitter, and
Yeah.
she now hates her Tesla and traded it in for a Volkswagen because she couldn't be around somebody that like Mr. Musk. And I'm like, that is funny because
man.
You want to get real historical? Volkswagen, Hitler.
Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, just outraged.
I think Hitler just got a bad rap.
Hey, Kanye West said the same thing recently.
He just wanted to make his country
Great again.
great again. That's all it was. Well, it's true.
I mean, I can't argue with you there. Yeah, I mean, he also
He just went about it a little different than most people.
I mean, you don't usually go with it with race impurities and things like that.
I think
It's usually a
overboard,
taboo.
I think where he went wrong was when he started making ovens. I think that's where he went wrong. If he would have kept them small, I think he would have been okay. But when he started making them, 40 and 50 seaters, I mean, that's a little excessive.
Are you fucking crazy, man? You sound insane. Do you realize?
Oh, or maybe I should have done this.
I think that one was
Everybody who's listening to us has just got a little bit dumber.
Oh, absolutely. We need that Billy Madison clip, like that. Nowhere in your incoherent rambling did you come anywhere near. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get that one.
Yeah, we need.
Yeah, that needs to happen.
All right. Actually, this has been a lot of fun. Kat, you should come more often, brother.
Or at least every once in a while. And
every once in a while.
You're more than welcome to come all you want.
He just popped in
on jelly.
He just.
Maybe he'll start growing some hair.
So, fucking shit.
I made you lose your train of thought.
Absolutely. Like But yeah, no, I think Kat just popped in for say hello, and then we started the show on him. Trapped him.
The whole point of this show this week, honest to God, was supposed to be talking about how Disney's pocketbook, right? It wasn't their conscience, it wasn't their feelings, it wasn't their thoughts. It was their greed that made them go, you know, maybe we're going the wrong way with some of this stuff, or maybe we're going a little too far?
Well, I mean, it just goes to prove that they have no conviction. You know.
True. I mean,
they want to be woke, but they can't do it without money, so they can't be as fucking woke.
Well, here's the thing. Even if 5% of the population is actually the ones that are woke, right? Let's just say there's that many, 5%, right? They ain't supporting fucking Disney. They don't have jobs.
Well, they're going to go woke as far as the money keeps rolling in.
Right?
Dude, this is the most shocking fucking news ever. Okay, think about this. How long has Disney been doing this?
Jeez, let's see. When was Steamboat Willie?
I mean,
1938.
Yeah.
Let's just say this. How long have they been fucking seriously in the dumper, fucking losing money?
Oh, it's been just recently.
Almost 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
COVID hit and it really hurt them bad.
So who gives a fuck about the CEO, the fucking, you know, all the little underlings, the managers, the fucking VP and all that shit? Fuck them guys. It's the fucking board.
Yeah.
They're the ones that have made this change because they're fucking tired of losing money.
Well,
and I'm just shocked it's taken this long. This is how much money that corporation has. It's taken them this long to finally fucking pull the trigger and say, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I don't.
Well, as of now, they've lost 188 billion.
So apparently, I was going to say, how much money does it take to switch your trajectory? Apparently, 188 billion.
Yeah, 188 billion will do it.
That's the line. And especially with all the subsidiaries they own and everything else, that, I mean...
Well, just in Florida, DeSantis fucked them really good. I mean, DeSantis fucked them really good.
Yeah, but they started venturing out of their lane. When you're talking about when Disney's getting involved in education, you don't...
Well, not just that. They were damn near... They wanted their own rules and their own laws in Disney World.
Well, they had them. They basically had them. They have their own police force.
Yes.
I don't know how it is now,
but they were still had to follow. You know, they still had to follow certain ones, but
yeah, but dude, they didn't have any code enforcement.
Well, I mean, I see it. It's the same as
enforcement.
University.
They had their own setup. Yeah. In other words, if they want to put a ride up, they don't have to call the county and go, "Hey, we want to put a ride up." They just fucking put a ride up. So, I mean, they were their own entity.
And, they should have stayed off of DeSantis's radar then.
Well, that's again.
Shut your mouth.
They want to be fucking woke. They're going to pay the price for that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know,
they are. They are paying the price.
You start grooming the children, that's a fucking problem.
Yeah.
You know, and how many people in Disney have been busted now for pedophilia?
Well, and the thing is, they don't. I mean, I don't think they believe in any of this. It's just what's making money right now. But now it's kind of jumped the shark, and now everyone's like, you know what? It was fine the first couple times, you know, you just kind of ignore it. Now you're shoving it down our throats. Now we don't want it anymore. And they're speaking with their pocketbooks, and you know.
Yeah, I'm strictly for it.
I just want good stories. I don't care about all this wholesome family image and everything else, but just tell me some good stories. Make it interesting.
I'd like a nice wolf. Like I'd like a nice Hulk goes mad with anger, starts rampaging through Canada, meets up with the abominable snowman, and then some fucking asshole with these metal claws comes out of nowhere and attacks him.
Well, I mean,
I think it would be a good lead-in story.
Who made Logan? Was it Sony?
Was it Sony or Paramount?
I can't remember which one. I think it was Sony. But I mean, that was a great movie.
Dude,
Like-
The Wolverine, where he goes to Japan, fucking awesome.
Yeah, I forgot. You know what? I need to watch that one again. I think I've only seen it once. But Logan, I love that movie. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
The gore
Logan
and
was better
everything
on it.
was great. That's what I want to see from Wolverine. I want to see him shoving his claws through people's heads, and
Yes.
you know,
That's why I want a rampaging Hulk movie with
and that little girl that played X-23 was awesome.
she was
And,
badass.
and you know what? I don't want Garofalo or whatever his name is to fucking be Hulk. I don't fucking like the guy. I think.
Oh, Mark Ruffalo?
Yeah, Ruffalo. He's a shitty Hulk.
Oh, I like him. I like Edward Norton better,
Shitty
but
ass
I
Hulk,
like him.
dude. Ed
Dude, I
Norton's Ed Norton.
I like the first guy too, and I don't mean Lou Ferrigno. I mean of the movies, of the modern movies. I like the first kid too, where his dad was Nick Nolte, and he had the hulked dogs,
Every time I think of Nick Nolte, I think of his mugshot.
right?
Oh god, that's so funny.
Well, when I was a kid, dude, Nick Nolte was not a A-list, but he wasn't that far off. I mean,
Even
he
in
was
the
in a lot of
80s.
movies.
He did a lot of
Dude, he did
pretty good movies.
did some A-list movies though.
Yeah, but he wasn't ever really the main character in them. He was always like the
Now
bad
I
guy.
gotta go
or-
back. Now I gotta go back and look.
he was in Blue Chip with Shaquille
Oh,
O'Neal.
Eric Bana. That's who it was.
Yeah, Eric Bana.
Yeah, he was all right.
I liked that one.
I mean, I like Norton better.
Scrolly. Oh, he was in the streets of San Francisco.
Come on, it's got to be like.
North Dallas 40.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Wasn't he one of the main guys and teachers?
Wasn't he in? Wasn't he in
Down and
something
out
like?
in Beverly Hills.
Wasn't he in something like Blue Chips?
That's what I just said. Blue Chips
Oh yeah,
with Shaquille O'Neal.
he was. He was,
He was
pretty
in
good as
another
coach.
48 Hours and 48 Hours
Ah, yeah, 48 Hours. That's it.
with Eddie Murphy.
I was
And
like,
Eddie
he was
Murphy
in an
still the
awesome
star.
80s movie.
He did a lot of good stuff in the 80s, but he was never the mainliner. He was always like the sidekick or the bad guy or the one right next to him.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, I know. I love that one.
Poor guy, dude.
Poor guy. He's got a ton of money. He's fine.
I got one for you. So you guys know how they actually had to redo the entire Marvel universe of how they're going to be releasing movies because of Blade, right?
Yeah.
And you know how the cutaway scenes, right? Post-credit scenes are always what lead in and start new characters and new stories.
Mm-hmm.
Let me share this one with you, and you guys tell me if you remember this one, because this one was so important that they decided to fucking completely change it all. You ready?
Mm.
Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
So that was pre-Iron Man,
Okay.
right? That was pre-Iron Man, pre-Captain America, the first Avenger, all of them.
Right.
So here you have Tony Stark saying, well, we're putting a team together.
Right.
I don't remember Tony Stark doing that. Do you?
I've got a problem. There are aspects of my personality that I can't control.
See a shrink.
It's a little bit more complicated than that.
Bruce, trust me when I tell you, I've heard them all.
Not this one.
We've never seen anything even close to your levels of exposure. That you survived an event like that, it's beyond my comprehension.
I don't want to control it. I want to get rid of it.
As far as I'm concerned, that man's whole body is property of the U.S. Army.
They want it as a weapon. If we let it go, we will never get it back.
What the hell was that?
There's only one thing that can fight that. It's in me. Maybe if I can control it, I can use it.
I like that Abomination.
Dude, that Abomination and Blonsky.
Yeah.
How can they take the Blonsky, right? How can they take Blonsky as Abomination and then redesign him to what he looks like now?
Well, I mean, that's how he looked in the comic books. He just looks so much more badass like this.
Yes. Really a bigger, stronger Hulk.
That's what he's supposed to be. He is supposed to be the only character that can beat Hulk's ass handily.
Thor.
But
now,
Thor did.
Sort of. Sort of.
I seen it. It really happened.
Saw it.
But
tell me it did.
How can they?
Tell me it did.
He didn't.
It happened.
But the thing is, though, is like they rearranged an entire story, like years of material because of a cutscene, right?
Yeah.
Blade's supposed to be the next one, right? Blade's going to be the next big one. Blade's going to be the next big one. We're using it to open up Phase 5, right? It's going to be what leads into all the others.
Well, now we know why. Because you do not drop a CEO of a Fortune 500 company at the drop of a hat. You know, how long were they working on Iger to get him to come out of retirement? You know,
dude, Iger is a multi-millionaire, does not need any more money. It was living happily retired.
Exactly.
I want to know how much money they gave him.
They backed the money truck up, I'm sure.
Dude, they had to.
Yeah.
When he left, right? When he left, they had just finished Endgame. You know, the biggest fucking thing.
The last
Marvel
good thing they made.
Disney, yeah, Marvel and Disney had ever done ever.
Yep.
Right? Nothing has been more successful than Endgame.
And I think most everybody that likes comics, likes Marvel and everything, can agree that it's arguably the best movie.
What'd they pay him, Will? How much did they pay him to come out of retirement?
I don't even know what he agreed to.
Are you going to the Googles?
I am going to the Googles. Ooh, Bob Iger was on a $10 million consultancy deal.
Yeah.
Ooh. Just on consultancy. To advise Bob Chapek. Well, I don't think he listened.
No.
I'm in line. $27 million.
He said they paid them 179 of the 180 billion.
They, 27 million until December 31st, 2024.
Jesus.
So actually, not as much as I thought. I
I
mean, it's
thought it
still
was
an
gonna
incredible
be-
amount of money.
Yeah.
It's not Aaron Judge
You know what
money.
they did? They stroked his ego.
Oh, I'm
They prob-
sure they did.
That's exactly what they did. We're failing, and the failure is because you left.
Yeah, you're the only person that can save us.
Yeah, but it's probably, I don't want to say it's probably true, but I'm going to tell you right now, he's going to be way the fuck better for
If
them
they rewrite everything
and
that they've
us.
started writing
Yes.
under Chapek, which is why I'm hoping everything got pushed
Everything
back
got pushed because it has to be rewrote.
because they were already trying to get Chapek out and Iger back. So I'm hoping everything that's going to come out is going to be back under the watch of Iger and going to be endgame quality.
Well, at least I'd be okay, honest to goodness, with, let's say, Thor Ragnarok quality.
Thor Ragnarok was good. I don't want any more Love and Thunder.
No, Love and Thunder was terrible.
You can bring back Gore the God Butcher.
God,
Matter of fact, please do.
Yeah.
But do not bring back that crap with, fat Thor and cutting the dumb jokes all the time. But
I don't know what to say to fucking. If I could talk to Disney, right? If J1 had the power to say, let me talk to your board.
Wait a second. You don't think Disney's listening right now?
No, there's of the
Bob
five.
Iger is probably number 5 in our.
Yep, you might be right
now.
But if I could, my words to them would be, stop peddling movies to the 5%.
Yeah, well, I just don't. We don't
That's
need
it.
a
Stop peddling
social
movies to the
agenda.
5%.
Just make good
And-
stories.
And here's my other thing. Take sex out of the movies, and I don't mean gender, and I don't care. I don't care if you want to make a superhero gay, right? Make him gay. You can say he's gay all you want, right? But don't put any sex in there. You don't need to have all sorts of making out and everything else in there.
They should buy
I
the
don't want to
rights.
see between. Well, I don't want to see guy and girl do it. I don't like.
They should
That's
buy
not
the
why I
rights
watch
to Ace and
superhero
Gary.
But 2 girls is okay.
Again, no, it's not either.
They should.
It's hot, but it's not okay.
I think they should buy the rights to
Well-
Ace and Gary.
Well, the thing is they need to make it brutal enough to keep the adult entertained, and
Fun
in
and
the
cute
sexual
enough and everything.
in the sexual thing, make it more wholesome.
I mean, Pixar's been doing it for years. They've been making an entertainment for children and then also making, kind of tongue-in-cheek references and jokes and stuff that are funny
Dude,
for adults.
Disney Pixar is the perfect example of how they should be doing the Marvel movies, right?
Mhm.
There's all these hidden undertones
that
adults catch on to and giggle about and laugh
Right, and then
about
everything
while
else
the kids-
flies over the kid's head.
Exactly. That's the kind of writing and storylines that they need to do while still making them entertaining.
Yeah, well,
And
it's
poof,
clever.
Good. We're good.
Yeah.
There were so many dirty jokes in Monsters University. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, my kids loved that movie, and so did I.
But for different
the
reasons.
For
Yeah.
the same reason they did, but also because of all the other stuff, right?
Right.
Plenty of adult humor in there. Oh, absolutely, William Albright. They can't entertain us without sex. Perfect example is She-Hulk. Didn't need to have sex scenes in She-Hulk. I'm sorry. Didn't need it.
Yeah, that got kind of sad at the end.
Dude, it went so fucking wrong. At like episode.
Bad, dude.
Yeah. Like I loved. So She-Hulk was just. I mean, honest to God, it was just like the volume 2 of She-Hulk, right?
Yeah.
It was campy. It was funny.
Mhm.
You know, she talked to the reader all the time, just like she talked to the audience. Like all of that was awesome. I loved it. I'm like, this is amazing,
Mhm.
right? Now, even the naughty stuff, right? In what's that? Issue 8 of the comic that this show is based off of. She does what, 5-6 pages, totally nude, jumping skip rope, right? Right. It's made to be a little adulty, right?
Well, it's
but there was no straight up,
campiness.
right?
That's what it is.
Was,
it's to be kind of wacky and find a way to shoehorn boobs into it.
Right, exactly.
You know?
But you don't need no straight up just I banged She-Hulk, but I wouldn't bang the lawyer.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean that was literally in the show.
Yeah.
Like the guy was like, "Yeah, Jen Walters isn't really my type."
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
She-Hulk, she was amazing.
It's been really empowering for women.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't read the comics, so I have no take on.
Oh, dude, the comics are, dude. You would actually like volume.
If you
2
like
of the
Deadpool, you would like volume 2 of She-Hulk. Very similar.
Yes. There's a whole lot of her talking to the reader.
A lot of fourth wall stuff.
A lot of fourth wall stuff happening all the time, just like in Deadpool. And it's funny, and sometimes it's a little dirty, but it's not. It doesn't go outrageous, but it's a good one.
It is,
and that's what I thought She-Hulk was going to be, and then it went. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole that last episode just. That was it.
Oh, all respect gone.
Yeah.
But that wasn't Kevin. That's not Kevin Feige. That's what's her nuts.
That was the writers.
Well, they even said they had no idea what they were doing. So, give them that.
Well, you proved it. Great job.
I'm telling you right now, one of my favorite movies of all time, and the only movie that I saw more than 3 times in theaters, hands down. And I don't care what you guys think, is Avatar.
So I was gonna. When is Avatar coming out?
It comes out not this weekend, but next weekend, I think.
So
and I'm so looking forward to it, but I am so fucking worried about how Disney-fied it got.
Well, so think of it this way: there's a lot of wokeism in Avatar. There is.
Yes.
In the first one. Yes.
In the first one? Dude, the first one is goddamn Dances with Wolves, fucking Fern Gully meets aliens. I mean, it really is. You're not going to tell me it's not.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so you have the evil corporation fucking pushing out the indigenous people for
Fern Gully.
Fern Gully. Basically killing everything in their way.
Yep, that was Fern Gully was all about destroying the forest.
Now that's Fern Gully. Now the part that's now let's flip the switch where the dude now wants to be them and he's giving up on his own people and try to support them. That's your Dances with Wolves.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you, well, we can save it for next week because you're going to have to convince me that Avatar is as great as you say it is.
Dude, the movie,
because looking at number 2, it did not look like it didn't look significantly different from the first one to me.
I think I do believe the reason why I loved it so much was because it was the first movie of its kind that was so submersive, audio and visually, that you were just easy to be taken away.
I mean,
storyline wise,
Definitely
was
say visually stunning.
Visually and audiology, right? Wise, right?
Mhm.
That movie is a 10 out of 10. Story wise, I'll give it about an 8. Actors, 7, right? But it's that it because you were so immersed and so fucking blown away by the sounds and all the colors and the fluidity and everything else just all around you at all times, right? I mean, you that movie would have been the perfect movie to go in on some goddamn LSD, right?
That would have been trippy as a 3D movie, for sure.
I saw it in 3D.
Yeah, I did not.
I saw it in IMAX. I saw it in IMAX 3D. I saw it in regular HD digital. And I watched it in all the ways I possibly could because I just wanted a good comparison of how.
Did you watch it
different
naked?
What's that?
Did you watch it naked?
Yes, I did at my own home.
Not at the IMAX?
Not at the IMAX.
Well,
But I've got a 7.
So you're real 3D.
I've got a 75-inch HD Ultra HD screen with 7.2 surround sound. So trust me, it does pretty damn good. It ain't quite the expensive ass prices that they put up, but I have one hell of a system at the house. But that movie, I mean, it just took me in and just, I mean, it raped my brain to the point where I was like, more.
I know that movie was a huge event. It kind of missed me. That's why you're going to have to defend why this is one of the best movies out there.
I now the new one, dude, I don't know what it's going to be like.
Oh yeah, of course.
Beyond belief worried.
But the first one
was woke.
Defend. Well, no, I'm not saying defend it that way. I'm saying you're going to have to, like, next week we'll do a deeper dive into it and why it was so culturally relevant and why it was an event, I'll say.
Oh, it was. God, it was.
It was woke as fuck.
What's your favorite movie of all time ever seeing in theater?
In theater?
Yeah.
Fifth Element.
That's a great one.
That was a good movie.
Actually, I'm going to take it back further. Star Wars, the first.
I was so young.
Like in what context? Like,
just overall.
Just overall, the best movie I've seen in theaters. Well, it's not the best movie I've ever seen, but as an experience
overall,
300.
That's a great one. That's another good one.
I saw that in IMAX, and it was very intense.
See, Star Wars is one of those breakthrough movies that changed so much shit.
Yes.
Oh, 100%.
And Star Wars, I've always had a love for Star Wars because my dad took me when I was 11 years old. Took me to go watch Star Wars. And oh my god, dude, it was fucking amazing.
Well, that's kind of what I was hoping for next. Fast and Furious is a good movie. Was like J1 saying about the immersive experience was because they created an entire new world. And then I was hoping you would kind of point to Star Wars, like one of those, like, you know, Dunes or.
Dude, it's going to be like it. What James Cameron did wrong with the first one was taking 10 years to make it. What he did really fucking wrong, again, was he has all these ideas of how he wanted to do the next 3 movies, right?
Yeah.
Because it's going to be 4 movies in all, right? And he decided, you know, I like technology is not advancing to the point where I want it to be able to do the things I want to do with the movies. So he made 2, 3, and 4 in succession. Like 4 is on the editing room floor right now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
2 is coming out this year. 3 is coming out next year. 4 is coming out the year after.
Oh, okay. So 1, 10 years, then 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. Well, it took him
So
10 years. to make number one.
Avatar's was 10 years ago.
Yeah,
It was longer than that, I think,
Oh
wasn't
my
it?
God.
Or was it 10 years?
Holy fuck! Are you kidding me?
Now,
so
I'm serious. So my favorite movie that I saw in
2009.
theaters, 13 years now.
Yeah.
So my favorite movie that I saw in theaters that changed the way I looked at movies, right, was July 3rd at midnight in 1994. What was the movie?
Independence Day.
Nailed it.
I know
ID4.
Actually, one of the best movies ever made, in my opinion.
Right?
Like, it's a fantastic movie.
Yeah, it had all kinds of stuff.
And I cannot watch it because my distaste for Will Smith now.
Yeah.
But it was such a great
There's
movie.
something to talk about. How these people have ruined our experiences.
I don't let 'em.
You're saying that Will Smith fucking bugs you so bad now.
I used to really, I really enjoyed him as an actor.
Yeah.
Almost anything he put out was good.
I loved
Independence Day, one of the best movies, one of my favorite Will Smith movies. And ever since that whole debacle, I can't even look at him anymore.
Dude,
I just have zero respect for the guy.
I used to lay around on Sundays and fucking watch football. And,
Naked?
You know, sometimes.
Yeah, this sounds sexy. Tell me more.
So I mean, that was my Sunday. You know, I'd always catch the Dolphin game, and
Sure.
and whatever other game there was, and just waste the fucking day away watching football. They started that fucking kneeling shit. I quit watching it.
A lot.
And you know
of
what
people.
I fucking realized? I don't fucking miss football.
A lot of people, the exact same thing.
They took that away from me. You know, they took baseball away from me. You know.
Yeah, I loved baseball until they went on strike.
I love baseball. I used to love baseball, dude. I wouldn't watch games, as loyally, but I had old memories of my dad taking me to Yankee Stadium and fucking watching Yankee games. Like every couple weeks we'd be at Yankee Stadium, or Shea Stadium.
So here's an interesting thing that just happened today that kind of shows where we are as a society or as an American society. So they traded excuse me, the world's most prolific weapons dealer for a WNBA star.
So true.
And left a Marine
that served his country and instead brought home a WNBA star that entertains thousands of people. Not like NBA stars who
maybe
millions. Yeah. No, I'm saying there are thousands of people total.
Yeah, but maybe.
No, I'm saying for the entire WNBA, maybe 1,000 people.
Maybe not that many.
But also maybe not.
Give me 100.
And a person that knelt for the national anthem.
Yeah.
So we've taken a person that has, at every turn, criticized the United States, not, and all this, and then we took a person that has served his country, put his life on the line for his country, and just left him there. So that's where we are as Americans.
Well, dude, that's not the American choice. That's the administrative choice. The person that supposedly was elected to run our country. It was that administration that fucking made that call, and our military, who was appointed by that same person.
Yeah,
So,
and that the America put that guy in power.
No, they didn't. That guy took that power.
Oh.
Don't start, Jelly. You'll get him going.
I know.
That guy was not put in. He was not put in power by the American people. He was put in power by other means.
Well, yeah. By the person that was real quiet through Trump's whole presidency, and then once that changed hands 2 months later, invaded Ukraine. But that's a long story. We'll get into that some other time.
Are you talking about pudding?
I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
I prefer chocolate.
I bet you do. So, all right, guys. Well, that's enough of get off my lawn talk.
No, that's good. That was a good one.
So, catch you guys next week while J1 defends Avatar.
I'll defend Avatar #1.
Yeah.
Hey, I love that movie. So.
You love Avatar too?
Yeah, dude.
Okay. Well, you can come back too.
Yeah,
You guys tell me why.
I love that movie, dude. I watched it a bunch of times.
I feel like I owned it on DVD, but I don't know. I just never got that into it. But it was its own universe, which I thought was cool. But anyway, catch you guys next week.
Later.
Thanks a lot.